Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Contradiction, Spot the Liar. In the last episode, James told us about scrying mirrors, that is, picture frames painted with black so that you can look into them and see the future, communicate with the dead, whatever. It seems kind of weird to me, but you know, you do you. I would like to kind of just start this episode off with a bit of a warning. If at any time during this, the next few episodes, I'd say, probably the next 3, including this one, if I'm kind of slurring my speech or having a little bit of, cotton brain, you know, trouble thinking, I'm not drunk. Guess who's got 2 thumbs and got the Rona? That would be me. I've got pretty mild symptoms so far. I've got, you know, I wouldn't exactly call it breathing trouble, but I've noticed I'm getting out of breath a lot more often, which isn't so great when you need to talk quite a bit. I've also noticed I'm slurring my words more often than I normally do. That ain't right. And finally, and the main thing, I am having a bit of trouble thinking. So if at any point during this you think, Callista, you're being incredibly slow, my apologies. I can't really help it at this time. Now then, we're just gonna muddle through, see what we can do. Yes, we got the scrying mirror, I think. Yeah, he did give us one. So that means we can go and show this to everyone. Let me start my timer. There we go. So let's just head up the street and we'll go into the pub. Have you seen one of these before? God damn. This poor landlady, she's just trying to run a bar and we're just coming in and being like, hey, have you ever seen a blacked out mirror before?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, we asked about that. Yeah. Have you seen one of these?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
She is gonna get so sick of our shit. This lady, oh god, what's she called? I think this is Rebecca. Rebecca strikes me as the type of woman who doesn't hold prisoners. I think, yeah, she was also the one that was like, oh, she was a moody person. And she was quite smug and aloof. Yeah, she's gonna get real sick of us coming and asking her, like, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? What do you think of this?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh, we will most definitely be back later with more tat. Okay, up to North Lane and round to, Woods Lane to Eden Lodge. Rat-a-tat.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And, I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she, into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and, I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this. And, then you see...
See what?
Sorry, Look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
I have a couple of thoughts there. One, did you get this from James? Like, Brain, don't do this. Don't do this. I need to speak the English, please, Brain. The look of just, fuck this guy on her face when she was talking about James, I think yeah, there was this necklace. She got one from an admirer, an unwanted admirer, back at college. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in the last episode. I wonder if James was that admirer. We know they were both at college together. She thinks he's creepy. And he made that really odd comment about, like, he was talking about Kate and he was like, she wasn't my type. And he said it in such a way, almost a vitriolic way. Like, I wondered if maybe he had tried it on with Kate and she had been like, ew, no, you're gross and creepy, fuck you. I could see him trying it on with, she's called Emma. I could see him trying it on with Emma, but Emma being polite and being like, oh, thank you for the interest. I'm with Simon, so, and, him, getting her gifts and all of that kind of gubbins. I could see her being too polite to refuse or, just tell him to, like, fuck off or whatever. Ooh. Also, she seemed genuinely scared right then. Like, as soon as he brought out the mirror and, was saying, like, oh, how does it work? She seemed genuinely like, oh shit, one of those things. I do wonder how far we are gonna go into the occult and mysticism and all of that gubbins in this. Let's visit Simon.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay, and yeah, have a look at okay. Have a look at this.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into, like, New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
I do. James thinks the government is tracking him. I do have to laugh when people say stuff like this. I've got an uncle who is very much like you don't get vaccinated. Don't get vaccinated because the government are gonna put tracking devices in you and follow your movements. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, uncle? That you think that the government are gonna want to know? You just go to the pub. Like, who the fuck are you? Were you a fucking MI5 agent? Is it MI5 or MI6? I can't remember, but like, were you a secret agent in your youth? Like, you're just a guy who plays the guitar and goes to the pub. The government don't give a shit about you, mate. Like, they aren't gonna waste time and resources and money on putting tracking devices in people. That's stupid. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's see, where do we go from here? Okay, we've spoken to everyone that we can. is open, but there doesn't seem to be anyone there. And, ooh. I could look for I could get a tip, but I don't want to. I want to try and figure this out on my own. Hold up. Excuse me.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
She said something. There was a lie. A really obvious lie. Where was it? That was it. You went home to see your parents on Thursday night, but what's this about going to the market on Friday? Yes!
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me, she just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things?
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Hold up. Where would that be? The argument. You lent money to Kate because she needed it, but Rebecca said that she went into the bar and slapped down a £20 note. And here's the thing, she said she, Emma just said she had only lent her 50 quid. Like, I can't... Okay, if I'm on a night out, I'm not gonna slap all of my money down. Like, if Kate, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm having so much trouble with the names, my apologies. If I'm Kate, I'm going out, we know that Kate's an alcoholic, she's gonna want to drink a lot, she's gonna have more than 20 quid on her person. And also, you know, she breaks the window, she goes in to pay for it. If all she had was a 20, she probably wouldn't have put that amount down. Am I making sense? If you're going out to go drinking, you're not just going to give up all of your money, like, on a breakage. That don't make sense. That does not make sense. Oh, is there... I wish I could cross-reference things with stuff other people have said. That don't... If you need 50 quid, then 20 is a lot of money. Hang on. If she needed 50 quid, then how was she buying lots of jewellery? Boom!
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because She was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
She's really not a good liar, is she? Also, I've been loving her facial expressions every time that Jenks has been like, "You're fucking lying, love." Her face just... it's beautiful. Yeah, that... again, that doesn't seem right. How do I put it? I understand being like, why are you blackmailing this person? This makes no sense. However, to get into a full-blown argument that ends with a window being smashed, so that's quite a violent altercation. No. She's involved. She's involved somehow. Again, I want to check something, because didn't she mention that she had been to one of these sessions or something? Yeah, you went to an Atlas seminar, so you must have met him.
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn it back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I... and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and... what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Seven o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
I'm inclined to believe her there. At the end, when she said, "I promise I didn't see her afterwards," I'm inclined to believe her. Emma's really bad at lying, and there wasn't anything about that where I was like, "Ooh, that looks off, that sounds off." So, yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too surprised that she was the affair partner. You're not... as I said, I understand being morally against blackmail, but you're not gonna get into a violent altercation unless you are, I guess, complicit in whatever is being blackmailed over. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense, but like she had to be directly involved if she was gonna get into an argument that resulted in a window being smashed. There we go. Okay, so I'm guessing Ryan must be available at Atlas. However, again, I'm just gonna go through, make sure nothing has changed and there's nothing new for me to find. Also, quick question, did we... Okay, no. I was wondering if we'd maybe get, like, a fair. You know, Ryan and, Emma's affair. Okay, no, that isn't. I was gonna say that'd be a bit dodgy, going to Rebecca and being like, so what did you know about, Ryan and Emma's affair? We would be breaking up a marriage at that point. Okay, let's head up. Again, I'm not entirely sure why we are so obsessed with this garage, but fuck it, it's a very nice looking garage. That's a very pretty door. And we want to head up to the center. And we can't look back there because we don't have a flashlight. Okie doke. Nothing going on at the village hall. And to Woods Lane. Okay. And into the woods. Are we gonna meet more men with hookahs? Oh shit.
What are you? Private eye?
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something? Or sod.
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Alright, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be, yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Eaton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. I mean, you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Right, well, good luck with that. See you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Ooh. Oh, okay. That better not have counted as me looking for a tip. I'll be very upset if that did. Oh. Oh, that is suspicious. 2 suicides in 2 years in a little village, and in a big city that wouldn't be such a, a shocking statistic, but in a little village like this, that's a lot. That's really a lot. Ooh. Both drowned. And if they were both at the same time, we didn't really get a decent, oh, this took place at this time. However, if it was roughly you know, they both took place on, like, the same day. That's suspicious. Oh, that. I don't like that. I do not like that. Yeah, we were here. Okay, nothing else there. Yeah, let's. I think we're gonna go to Atlas first. We've got a lot to talk about with Ryan, and then we're gonna just go around and see what people know about Liam. Because like that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in teeny tiny villages. You don't get two people committing suicide a year apart, both in the same way. That just doesn't. Oh.
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Pathetic.
Twat.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
I was gonna say, maybe he just likes, I don't know, like meatloaf, and I don't mean the food. Maybe he just likes rock music. Oh, Jenks, you're not. Tell me you're not gonna go around showing people the rock on sign. Please, Jenks. Please, I would love it if you did, but like, you're a police officer, Jenks. You can't be doing that. Okay, into the atrium. Again, there wasn't anything in this room, but I'm inclined just to keep on checking. Something will change eventually. Okay. Okay, knock knock.
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, is that alright?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was. All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hold up. I recognize that face. He's the, Oh, he was in the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. He was... Oh, bugger. I'm not going to remember the guy's name. He was the quantum suicide guy. He wanted us to... Oh, God. Basically, like, he had lost all his money because Decker had put doubt in his mind, and he had been offered, like, millions of pounds by this kind of group of rich people who wanted to see him win like 5 games of Russian roulette, something like that. Hello, I liked him. I liked him. He seemed fun. So yeah, I'm happy to be seeing this actor again. Okay, let's go from the top.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course?
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined, about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean, did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Okay. I mentioned this before. Why did no one at Atlas confront her about her drinking? If she was constantly coming up to the meetings drunk, and we've heard that apparently when she was drunk she could be quite argumentative and disruptive, why was no one saying anything? And I wondered if it was a case of like, oh, Kate was very intimidating, or was it just a case of everyone was completely apathetic? I get the feeling it was the latter. Also the fact that like, oh well, she's still really good at what she does, so like, we're willing to overlook the fact that she's drunk and disruptive because she's so good at what she can do. Ooh. Oh dear, Ryan. Ryan, no.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. You know what? I am just about out of time for this episode, so in the next one we will continue asking Ryan some questions, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.